So as always after our yoga nidra, just give yourself time to wake up and come to. So look around the room, palm your eyes if you need to, shake out your hands, move the body a little, ground yourself. And I'm just going to go through that checklist that we had during the practice for calm in times of chaos. So if you want to write it down or put any questions in the chat box, please do so. But this is just kind of an aide-memoire to help us get through all this external chaos that's going on, remembering we've always got that still, quiet point inside ourselves. This is our true nature, and this is what we can come back to. So first of all, most important is the acceptance of what's happening, not resisting it, and even our thoughts, and bringing self-compassion to what's ever happening. So sometimes our resistance is quite subtle, but just observe it and try to accept even the resistance. Second point is to try to remember that our thoughts are actually not real. They're very often in patterns that go on, they're habitual. They take us away from the present moment. So try not to go into the drama or the story or other people's drama. Our tools are always grounding, and that might be walking outside barefoot, or it's just remembering your feet and your bottom. And also spaciousness, focusing and making space around whatever's happening. Breathing slowly through the nose from the diaphragm. Self-compassion, self-compassion, self-compassion. Coming back whenever we can into the body and out of the head, dropping into the heart. Very often when we become quiet, our heart has a message for us, and that's our true self speaking to us. If we're really in difficulty, we can ask if you believe in higher power, which I do, or however that works for you, however you name that. It might be angels, it might be God, it might be higher intelligence. Ask for help if you need to. Ask for that support and protection in getting through. Boundaries, so important. The story I told you about, my story, I was asked to get back into the drama and I said no, and I stepped away. Probably something I wouldn't have done even 5 years ago. But I now have enough self-worth that I know I'm not worth being treated like that, and I step right back from it. So it's all about self-compassion, self-worth, because when we have self-worth, we are able to put out boundaries because we think we are worth more than being treated badly. So boundaries are so important. Staying as present as we can to manage our expectations. I think I've already said this, but sitting with our feelings and allowing them without going into the story and seeing if there's a message there. Does the feeling have something underneath it? Maybe a resonance from childhood. So this is the self-inquiry. And the self-inquiry is also seeing if there's a regular pattern there. Do we keep creating a scenario in our life which is causing us suffering? And can we see what it is about us that keeps creating that? So in my own situation, it's because I've always been a people pleaser and I've created scenarios and not had boundaries. So this is one of the things that life has taught me. And then another question is, what is it that I'm attracting in? So we're not pointing the finger out, we're pointing it back in and looking at our role in all of this. And then finally, to see the lesson. So I hope that's helpful. And if you've got more to add to that, please let me know by email and I can share it with the group or put it on our Facebook group. Before we close, has anybody got any questions or anything they would like to say in the chat? And if not, that's fine. I'm just going to stop recording.